Hi everyone, welcome back. So this is that time of the month where all the boxes, all the beauty goodies will be arriving, coming in, and I will be posting them. So the vlogs and everything else might be on pause just for a moment, just so that there's not every video on top of each other. So I just wanted to start out with this little kit. I got this from Sephora yesterday, and I just wanted to unbox it because a lot of interesting goodies that you might not see that often. So let's dig in. The only purchase here was this because this was a limited edition. I'm sure it's going to be sold out in a matter of days. It was available first on the Sephora app, which is when I grabbed it. And then the other stuff are just the goodies from their rewards bazaar. Sometimes I do go for them. Just because there's some nice stuff in there. So let's do the bazaar first. I'm not gonna open every single one just because that throw or I think it's like a Turkish towel. It's a little bit on the big side, but you'll see the colors anyway, so you'll get an idea. It is the length of a beach towel, just so you get an idea, and it is a white and gray striped one. And then on here, you see the endings. It is very similar to the one I have from Victoria's Secret. I do have a Victoria's Secret towel, the beach towel that I use for years now. It's a little iffy now, but I love it. It's perfect size. And when you break it in, that's when it's the best item to use, when you actually break it in, and it's soft somewhat, right? It's fits you, it fits your shape. If you understand what I'm saying, then you get it. So I got the towel. I don't remember if it was 250 points or was 500, but I was looking at it for a while now, and then it disappeared, and then it popped in. And usually if I want something from the beauty bazaar, I do regret it. And I have to tell you, yes, I would rather collect for big amounts and get something really, really big. Unfortunately, they do sell out, and I never seem to get the bigger items that cost, let's say, 2,000 or even 3,000, 5,000, or 10,000. I know they get them only like one or two items, but still, never once was I on time. So I might as well just use them for things that I might need in the future. The second item from the bazaar was this beauty, and this is Sephora Beauty Insider, and it's a sleep set. I'm gonna open this because I want to wash it before I use this. This is gonna be for next summer, obviously. If I travel, I'm not gonna bring a beach towel with me when I travel. But this I will be using it soon. So we have an eye patch. It is on the cheap side, just satin. There's really not much there. So I'll put it carefully into like this protective little baggie when I what do you call it? Oh my God, when I do laundry or when I wash. So we have the eye mask, we have a scrunchie, but I do want to wash it. You don't know what kind of chemicals they're treating this with, but so yeah, you want to be on the safe side. And then you get the pillowcase. I thought this was lovely, a black pillowcase. I love everything black, so I might as well get a pillowcase as well. And we have the little stamp on the angle or on the corner of the pillowcase. This looks like a standard, I think, queen size, right? I think this is queen size or twin size. I always confuse the twin and the full size. I don't remember, I can never remember which one is slightly larger between the twin and the full, but I think this is a nice queen size pillowcase. Let me set it aside so that it's not in the way. So this is lovely. I'm gonna wash it and I'm looking forward to using it. I did take off a lot of my earrings from the ear before. When I would have these silk or satin pillowcases, I would snag them literally in within hours or minutes of sleep. The only thing is, I wish they would have some kind of stamp on the scrunchie. I know it's crunches up, so you can't see, but this would still be lovely to have. I'm not gonna cut this off, obviously, but I don't know. I wish they would have something on the scrunchie. So yeah, I would snag them, but since I took off the took off the earrings. I think my pillowcases are safe now. Then obviously you get the little samples. I always try my best to get the samples. Jo Malone. Not my frangipani. I hope I said it right. Frangipani flower. Interesting smell, just not for me. I'm gonna set this aside. Well, you can't see it. Then you have the Coralie, and then you have the little sample. And I was surprised because I used the 3x points for this purchase. So meaning I purchased something and then they'll count the points, not for what you spend, but 3 times that amount. So if I purchase this for, let's say, $100, I would get not 100 points, but 300 points, let's say. And then I got this little nice, what is it, base, priming moisturizer base. The reason why I mentioned it at all is because usually when you do any kind of points, they don't tell you, like they don't give you glass. So this is nice. And this is a good amount of product in there. When you use some kind of points or promotion to redeem, they usually don't allow you to do more than one. I'm surprised, or if it was a glitch or maybe they changed something, they allowed me both. They allowed me to use a promotion for this item because this is a little bit of a, like, it's a larger sample, right? It's not like these. I thought they're gonna give me a tiny little bottle, but no, it was a little bit deceiving. I forgot how Sephora does it, but they just gave me a little squeezable packet. But this one is a nice size. And then this is the main product. Let's open this up. Of course, it's sealed. And these are travel size. They don't tell you that they're travel size, travel. The name on the website, I think somebody forgot to include it. And they don't tell you that it's a travel size. They just tell you that it's a brush set from Makeup by Mario. So we have F4, F4, F1, F3, and F1. And this is how this looks. Let's open it up. I do have my little scissors. I was trying to open it clean. It did not work out. Comes in a little plastic bag. And this is how this looks. It's not tiny. There was a bad review by somebody on the website. They were unhappy with it. It sounded like this pouch is minuscule or just miniature. I don't think it's a miniature. We have a little, I'm not too happy about the pull tag. It's weird. It's not gonna last long because I think this is like pleather. I wish they would do like rubber or something similar, or like something cloth or fabricy. Yeah, they just sewn a piece of. So this, I'm sure, is gonna deteriorate with time much faster than any other pull tag that they could have done. So we have on one side we have all the brushes, and then here we have just one big pouch. This is nice to have bigger items. Let's say, I'm gonna set this. For like palettes, but you don't really have a lot of brushes for eyes. So this could be like a face palette, or this could be like a blush or something, right? Let's open these up. Let me pull these out so we can take a look at them. The case is nice. I love the fact that you have a case. I do prefer my brushes when I travel to keep them separate from makeup. I do not like to keep them all together. Let me just, so that we can do a thumbnail later on. I'll just set it aside like this. But let me see. Sorry. I just want to make sure it looks all cohesive on the video somewhat. And let me take it out of the plastic little baggies. So the brushes are small. Like I said, I figured from the reviews that they would be small. They're normal travel size brushes. I'm not sure what that review was. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and Sephora website and check it out. Not Sephora, like, I think it should be the same, right? Sephora website, or if you have the app, you'll see this. So, I mean, they're larger than my middle finger. Usually your middle finger is the longest, but it's smaller than my palm, right? They're nice size travel brushes. That's what they were. If you're expecting a travel brush, you should be safe. You should be fine. If you love Makeup by Mario, then here you go. And let me show you, I did in comparison, do they have the names? They do have the names. I did bring out my regular Makeup by Mario brushes so that you can take a look. So let's take, let's say, F4. There's, did they split them? That's what they did, I guess, right? F4. So let's see here, F4 and F4. We have an F4 here. So I'm guessing this end is this. And then this end, not really. Let me take a look. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not sure why. So this looks like this, exactly the same. So the only thing is different is the handle. Let me set this aside here. As you can see, the bristles, I want to say if I'm, you know what, they're the same. I want to say they're the same size, might look different on the camera. Let me see. It's interesting. This is actually slightly larger. This is slightly larger in general than this. This end, I'm not sure where this is coming from because this does not look like this. You can, well, yeah, it kind of does. Okay, it does. But again, this end is larger than this. So the handle is shorter, but this end is larger, which is unique. Love this. So it's two, I don't know if this is easier to travel with two tiny brushes than this one brush. I don't know if that makes sense, but we're not here to judge. We're just here to talk about it. And then let me do a quick, I think I'm running out of memory. So let me show you the F1. F1, again, one brush. This is F1 dual side. And then this is the other end as well. So one by one, I'm sorry, I'm rushing in. Okay, so again, this is slightly larger than this, the head, the bristles. And then this end is, let me see, it is a different shape. This is slanted. This is just normal smudge brush. Let me see if I have another smudge brush in the regular. No. So the other brushes that I have, no smudge brush. So this is different, similar to this, but it's a different end. This is F3, this is F1. And then if I disappear, I'm so sorry, you guys. I apologize if it shuts down on me. And this is F3. F3, I just held an F3, I think. This is an F3. Again, I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be. This, yeah, I think that's the one. Okay. Is it the same? Somewhat, right? They're almost similar. So not bad. The question is, do you want to travel with more brushes or just two brushes, let's say, but dual ended? So maybe not a popular opinion. I think regular brushes will take up less space than this travel set. Just my thoughts. Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned. I will be getting all the boxes for this month. As they come in, I will post them. Thank you. And let me add these. I'll see you next time.